Welcome back, Scrunchy Moms Club.
Welcome,
Hello.
welcome. Hello,
Yeah.
we're here.
Do you notice anything different about me?
Why do you always do this to me?
I mean, it's nothing crazy. I got my hair done yesterday, and I just feel like it looks like particularly really good. And
You slept
thanks
in the
for
bonnet,
noticing.
so yeah. I mean, you got your hair done yesterday, so if you sleep in like your bonnet, then it stays good.
Oh yeah.
Like,
No, a bonnet. If no one is even curly hair or not curly hair, if you're not using a bonnet, you're doing life wrong. I
I know.
said what I said.
I have one. I have yet to wear it, but I did get one because that's like my issue is when I do my hair. Because a lot of people you'll see on TikTok or they'll like blow their hair out or curl it the night before
Mhm.
something. And then I'm like, but I don't know. I must sleep like because I wake up and it's just like
Yeah.
not. So
No, it's
that
the way
the
to go.
bonnet must be the secret tool.
These grandmas were onto something when they were wearing their
Right.
muumuus and their bonnets, because well, the for curly hair especially, obviously it helps like maintain the frizz at night, but also think about like skincare wise, like your hair has a lot of oils, it has a product, and you're like sleeping on the pillow with
Right.
it. Like it's much
Horrible.
better to put it all up in something. So you're welcome, everybody. I just gave some free tips, but like
You're
what
a
like
big
girls are like
advocate of the bonnet. You've always been.
it's not, I mean, it's been 2-ish years that I've been wearing a bonnet, so
Right.
not that long. But yes,
No,
no,
no, no. But I know you've converted a
once
lot of our friend groups to the bonnets. You've
once
influenced.
you bonnet, you can't go back. Yeah. Unless like if the hair's like gross, like last day, like
Right.
then I don't wear it. But um
You know,
yeah, so
the last time there was at Amazon, you know, they have those like weekends of like sales. I bought it doesn't really pertain to you, but I'm sure you've seen it, the like heatless curl method. It's like a big
yeah,
long
yeah.
stock looking thing. I bought one and
Mhm.
it's just been sitting under my sink because I'm just like, how is that comfortable to sleep in? Like I already have to take so much sleep
Yeah.
medication. I feel like it would give me anxiety having this huge astronaut antenna thing on my head. So I have yet to
Yeah.
use it, but if you guys have the heatless curls and you swear by them, let me know and maybe I'll like put in effort to actually use them. They're just like sitting
Mhm.
there waiting for me, but I just feel like
You just
I
have to like
just
sleep like a mummy. Like
that's what I'm saying.
with
And
it.
like I said, I think I just sleep like I'm a flip-flopper. I
Me
just can't get
too.
comfortable. Yeah. So unless you sleep exactly like a mummy or sleeping beauty, I don't know. But I do have it. Maybe one day I'll do it for the pod, give my review,
Yeah.
but you know, and I'm also on like the TikTok of like curls. Maybe we've talked about this, but curls are just like becoming a trend. I think my hairstylist said like the increase in perms lately, like everybody, even men, like everybody
Really?
wants a perm because I feel like not that it's easy. I'm not saying your life is easy, but not having
No.
to style it as much, you know, you just scrunch it and go, especially for men. I guess a lot of men get like their hair permed because you just wet it,
Hmm.
scrunch it and go.
That's so
Um,
interesting.
and I could see that for like men who have like Gio's hair texture is so pin straight, but it's also so thick and he has such like cowlicks where I'm like,
Mhm.
I kind of wish he had curls like Juju so I could just sort of like spray Juju, put some stuff in it. Like because Gio's when I do style it, I have to work a lot harder to sort of perfect his texture, you know, his pin
Yeah.
straight hair is kind of hard to work with. So, but anyway, yeah, like people are just trying to be like you. I thought you would appreciate that.
I do, because I do think everything is about me, so I think that
Right.
that's why,
Well, because I feel
that's
like
all happening.
us millennials when we were growing, you know, high school, like it was all
It
about
was,
straight
like,
hair.
all about straight hair, and my sister and I would literally sit with our irons, like an
Yeah.
iron for clothing at 5 in the morning, ironing each other's hair.
Wait, a
Uh,
clothing iron? Wait.
correct, correct. Because we
How?
didn't
How?
our parents wouldn't buy us, like, Amelia and I had to, like, save money to buy ourselves one. And so we used like the clothing iron. We would lie all the way down on a towel on the floor. And then we would just like take literally like iron our hair like clothing. Yeah, we were insane.
I'm shocked. That's
Also, our
insane.
frontal lobes weren't fully developed. I'm sure there's
Right.
other,
Right.
There's
Like,
other
there's
girls who did the same. I'm
so
sure.
many
I'm
so
sure
many
that.
safety concerns, but I guess, like, back then, it didn't matter.
Yeah, we were like 14 and 16 doing this. Like, it's fine.
That's
Yeah.
hilarious.
No, and then I like embraced my curls in my 20s, and I haven't straightened my hair in like 8 years. I just like don't
Yeah,
like it on me. It's
since
not
that
me.
wedding since,
Yeah.
like, that wedding where, like, you got it professionally blown out, right?
Yeah. Like I just but I look at that picture those pictures and I'm like, "Ew, like that's not me. Like I'm just not her. She's a different person." Like
Right.
the curls are me, I am them. I have embraced, I have learned, and I'm continuing to learn. It's a journey.
I don't know if you ever had bangs, but I know that it was popular to, like, have the curly hair, but then straighten your bangs, and, like, I
No,
just
I
think it's
never
so
had that.
funny.
But when I was a kid, because no one knew how to style my hair. See, that's why I'm so
Mhm.
happy my kids have curly hair because I can teach them the ways young instead of like my parents would brush my hair out and then like I would look like a freaking
Poof
mop.
ball. Yeah,
Yeah, and then bangs on top of it.
right,
Like with the 90s they didn't. Yeah, so I feel like the curl culture is like, a lot better than it was 30ish years ago, and I'm just
right,
yeah, and I'm ready to let my kids like also embrace in the curls. So
right.
that's
Anyway,
that.
that's our
So
curly,
that's our curly rant. Um, I'm not feeling amazing. I don't know if you can tell, like through my voice, and
oh,
I'm not. I'm
no.
not sick. No, I'm not sick. I'm definitely like
Famous
allergies
last
are upon
words.
us.
It is.
No, allergies are
It's
upon us. Um,
spring is coming, it's like
yeah.
the cold weather's gone, and yeah, my kids
Well, that's
too.
the thing. Like, it's like Florida's been so like one day it's 80, the next it's 50, and the one is 60, and then it's 40, and then, you know what I mean. So it's like that. So everybody in my house is a little stuffy, but we're not sick. We haven't had a fever. We haven't like nothing, and nothing that Allegra and Zyrtec have not. Like that's why it's definitely allergies. But let me tell you. So Monday, I started to feel these symptoms of allergies, just like stuffy nose, scratchy throat, and it just like kind of got worse throughout the day. And then Sam comes home from work, and I I like okay, yeah, I had bad allergies. I had not slept the night before, and then poof, my period comes. Okay? So like
A
literally like
trifecta.
triple trifecta triple whammy, and like I just feel like crap. So when Sam gets home, I'm like, "I'm sorry, but I'm going to retire. Like I'm done. I need to like just be in my room and like I need a break." So like and he's like, "Don't worry, don't worry. I totally got this." And I'm like, "Okay." So I go to my room and I lay down and I'm scrolling and I'm, resting, quote unquote resting. "Hey babe, where's this?" "Oh, da da da." "Hey babe, what do I do about like there's no resting for a mother,
I know.
right? There's no resting. So questions every few minutes, and then like finally I'm just like, you know what? It's not even worth it. Like
Right,
I'll
right,
just come
right.
back out here. And so I did, and then like finish bath. Like me- we should have a segment men could never, but men could never because like I'm there bleeding my brains out. I'm so like feeling so sick. I'm so like like I don't know. It was just like a day that I was like over it, and I just needed the break. But like, yeah, no, men could never. And just even that, and also like I was talking to somebody about like going on a girls' trip, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I'll have this person help and this person this." Like the amount of people you have to recruit for one mother.
I know.
Why? When the dad goes out of town, we don't say, "Oh, let me have this, that person, that person, that person." It takes four people to do the one job of the mother.
Right. You remember,
Isn't that wild?
Griselli's who has 4 boys, she says,
Mhm.
like, she has the kids all the time, but then the minute, like, when we went on our bachelorette trip or,
Yeah,
when she has to, take time for herself and it's just Gardo with the 4 kids. It's not even Gardo. He's fine. He's willing to do
yeah,
it, but it's like and she's, maybe it's her culture, but her mom, her sister are all like, "No, no, no, I'll take one child. I'll take one child." And then he just like
yeah,
gets out of it. So I'm just like, "But what about me? Like I suffer with all the kids all the time and like nobody comes to my beck and call."
yeah.
Like
No,
we always talk about this. It takes so little to be a good dad, but so little to be a shitty mom. Like you do one horrible thing. It's
amen, sister. Yeah.
it's kind of
No, so just
crazy,
like
but
thought about that. Yeah, like I just Yeah, but I'm feeling like better, like medication's helping, but no, the allergies are definitely upon us.
Mm,
How are you
yeah,
doing?
I'm fine. Yeah, maybe I don't leave the house enough to feel affected by the allergies, but
Well, you go on your walks,
um
no? Have you been
oh, I
walking?
have been yes, but I will say now that it's getting hotter, like it's kind of I'm less motivated, so I've been doing
Yeah.
my walking pad, which I do have a walking pad, so
Okay,
it's been
great.
nicer. But yes, I have still been on my walking journey. I haven't given up. But yeah, the winter did not winter the way I wanted it to this year. It was just like a sneeze. It was so short.
Yeah, I think it's still gonna get a little chilly, like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, but then it like goes
Yeah.
back.
Like right
So
now, it's hot outside. Like
yeah,
it's
it's
in
like
the 80s.
82. Yeah,
Yeah. So
I know. So of
I
course we're
don't,
like gonna, our sinuses are gonna be like WTF mate.
yeah, no, for
So
sure. For sure. But
there's
yeah, no, I'm
that.
doing good. I'm doing good.
Yeah,
Yeah, Taylor has the kids at the park, it's like a
nice.
perfect park day because it's yeah, nice, sunshiny.
We are
I'm
recording
trying to
during the day now because we were able to.
we have to
Romy
just squeeze
is,
it in. Yeah.
I
Oh yeah,
know.
talk about Romy and her sleep journey. It's kind of yeah.
My God. Well, Romy's doing her job right now and she is sleeping. So thank you, Romy, for, being the most elite employee of the Scrunchy Moms Club podcast.
Yes.
No, she's good. She's just like, so like we're approaching 7 months next week and she's just in that like in between, like she usually takes like 3 naps a day. But
Mhm.
according to my man ChatGPT, he says that she should start to drop the
The
afternoon
third
one,
one. Mhm.
but the after I'm sorry, but it needs to have it. Like she is a monster otherwise. Like she will, but afternoon one is literally like 15-20 minutes and I wake her up. Like that's the only time
Mhm.
I will wake up a baby. But she has been sleeping through the night. If you're picking
Okay.
up what I'm doing, I don't like to say the words out loud because we all know what happens when that happens. But yeah, the last few, like sometimes she'll like make a peep at like 4 in the morning, and then like I just don't go in,
You
and
let her
she's like,
figure it out, yeah.
yeah, and she figures it out. There's a difference between her like making her like noises and then like a real cry. So like I only go
Oh
in if
yeah.
it's like the real. Yeah,
Parents
so
know. Parents know the
that's been
difference,
working
yeah.
out. Yeah, because at this point, almost 7 months, like you don't need a bottle in the middle of the night anymore, technically. Um, so I'm just kind
And
of
and
going.
and have you seen her thighs? She don't need a bottle. She's so beautiful.
the
That's like
she is
have you seen
she
that
is well
TikTok
fed.
trend of like people who have chunky babies, like with Geo too? That I was just like, he's not getting enough ounces. Like he's starving. He's just like failure to thrive. And then it's like, meanwhile, my failure to thrive baby, and it's just like the chunkiest baby. That's what I think about Romy. She's like, I'm
I know.
starving. It's 4 a.m. I'm so starving. It's like, you're
Like
okay.
you can't even see me. I haven't eaten since 8 o'clock.
Yes, that's Romy.
No, she's quite well fed, so no fret there. But yeah, so we're just kind of in this like in between phase. So like one day she'll like sleep, but it's also like I'm really trying this time around to not be chained to my house. I'm really
Yes.
trying because
Yes.
like some days I feel like I need to be because maybe it was like a bad night. I'm like, okay, like
Hmm.
we will stay home, so we will nap appropriately. But I'm really trying to not be at, I mean, I was kind of rigid with Jonah with the naps, but
He
I just
dropped them
don't
a
want
lot
to.
faster though, so it's like
Yeah, I
hard.
did, but I just don't. Yeah, I don't want to. She's a second child, so she just kind of has to buck up and like, if we're going out on a weekend, like she's gonna sleep in the stroller or sleep in the carrier or whatever it may be. So,
Right.
and I try to at least do like the big nap at home,
Mhm.
like if we can, and if there's plans and it happens to not be, but I'm really trying to not be rigid. So,
Right.
um, yeah. So it's difficult. But like yesterday I had a hair appointment and it was the first time she didn't come with me. I actually had my mother-in-law come be with her and sorry about that. And like it was better for her to be home than it was at the hair salon with me. Let's just say. Like she's now getting to the point where she's not a potato anymore. Like She's like a mushy
Right.
potato, but like not a mashed potato where she
She's
like
slightly
can
getting
cut.
roasted. Yeah.
Yes, she is roasting slowly. So, but just so damn cute as we always
Ugh,
like the Romy like segment of, of just pure joy and happiness.
literally. Yeah, what's
Yeah.
her let's see, 7 months. So she's sitting. Is she like showing any sort of inkling of crawling or no?
She will like so sitting is like pretty good. She still like wobbles here and there. Like if she
Mhm.
finds something, she'll literally just like
Tip over. Yeah.
fall over, but she is she'll like when she does fall forward, she will like fall on her
And
hands
kind of
and then like
rock.
get
Yeah.
into the position. Yeah, so I'm like,
Okay.
wow, okay. I think yeah, she's interesting. She's like and she's so observant. I feel like everybody always says like the second child does develop like faster than the first because they see their,
Right.
older sibling. And I am finding that, and she um like even on her jumper, she's jumping on the jumper and she's not even like I don't know. I feel like Jonah didn't sit until 7 months. Like she was
Oh,
sitting
really?
a few weeks ago. Yeah, so just like different things like that and she's sitting, she's just like, oh my god, her voice, like she's just
She's
like all the
loud.
time.
Yeah.
She is loud and proud and does not stop talking. She doesn't babble, but she's just very like, yeah, yeah, yeah. Like that's
Yeah.
like been her. Um and what else developmentally? I mean, like she's still only purees, like will not like if there is a lump in her food, she's acting like it's like she's gonna vomit. So
Right. Very
we're
like
just very
Princess and the Pea energy, like any sort of lump. She's a princess.
yeah.
Princess Romy, she gets what she wants. I'm sorry.
I know, I know. So it's just been purees. Like I pureed last night like Jonah had a bean and cheese quesadilla, so I pureed the beans and she did fine. She didn't like love them, but she didn't hate them, but she kept like opening her mouth for them. So I'm like, okay. Like
Well, that'll be good
yeah.
for her
So
poop situation. The
yes,
beans.
it's gone well, the poop, yeah, like I now give her prunes twice a week and that seems to help.
Good.
Like
Yeah. No, the
yeah,
prunes
I've
really
just
changed the game for us.
yeah, prunes and pears into all of it.
I feel like
So
that's now that you said that, like that's what my pediatrician said, like the pea foods, like that they have a
yes,
lot of fiber in them,
peas,
like prunes,
prunes,
peas.
plums, pears,
Yeah. Yep, just like
palomas.
all the fiber. But yes, I think when we started the prunes, it was only like once or twice a week because it does like make you really gassy but eventually we like built it up. But
Yeah.
you kind of want to start slow. You don't want to like overload it and have just like an explosion, but
Yeah.
that's good. Yeah.
No, it's been working out. So it's been a little better with that. So
Good,
so
good,
yeah,
good.
so she's just good and like just being a beautiful, gorgeous girl. Like I really, no complaints. And we go to like my gym. We've been, I've been starting to like look at the library, which I did want to talk about the library. Like
Okay.
I was looking at things for her, for us to do at the library. Cause I'm like that. I need to fill my day. I need routine. I need structure. Like that's just who I am. So I was looking at library programs and oh my god, the programs they have, not even just for kids. They have like resume building. They have how to do like a crochet class. They have like so
So
many
many,
different
yeah, so many things for
these
everybody.
programs. It's so beautiful and like not
Yeah,
talked about enough. Like
I
it's
know.
so it's so great that they have this and I feel like the library is such like like a dying
Oh, it is. It is
yeah, like
100%.
it's yeah, what's the word I'm looking for? But it's so essential. It's so essential.
So essential. Yes. No, I not to be like a pick me, but I've been promoting the library since Gio was like 2 months
You
old. The
have. You
library,
have.
and I do fear that like I don't know who funds the library. Is that like a government thing? But like
I think
I don't know.
so.
I fear for it because yeah, not a lot of people support it, and there's so many. Yeah, because when I would look at the calendar of like my like what sort of activities are,
Yeah.
because there's a lot of stuff for kids, but there's actually even more stuff for adults. But like you said, there's like knitting circles. There's like art like one Saturday a month there's like a craft fair that where
Yeah.
we went one time like happenstance. We didn't even mean to go, but little kids like will sell their like lemonade and their little clay and like
Ugh.
all the it's like the cutest thing. But yeah, just like community. It's so beautiful. And
Yeah,
we
like
used to
bring
go.
back libraries.
Right. We were regular customers to the Circle Time. Like every single Wednesday we were there. And then especially during the summer, it got so overcrowded that it was just like not fun
Mm,
anymore. So like that's the what
right.
but again, I'm glad that people are going. It got I think because my little town, there's not much for kids, so like that's like the one free thing. So everybody goes and it just like was a little too crazy, but we need to go back, especially now that my kids are not babies anymore. I took them as babies, so now it'd be interesting to
Yeah,
see
they
how
would
they
really
are.
enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And my kids love books. So like they actually Geo, that was his favorite thing, just going and picking out some books. So no, I love the library. I will always support it. But so are you gonna go? You're gonna try it out?
Yeah, I'm gonna try it out. Yeah. I have a couple of libraries near me. So, and also like the library that's closest to Jonah's speech is like
Hmm.
literally right across the street. So, like, when he's doing that, I'm gonna take Romy and like,
Perfect.
it's a
Beautiful.
really nice library. So,
Yeah.
the Winter Park Library, it's,
Oh yeah, I'm
fancy.
sure that like bougie. Yeah. Oh, another thing about the library for like moms who just don't know, who haven't been. Yes, they rent books, but they rent so much other stuff, like movies, but like games, toys even.
Mm,
There was like magnetiles you can rent, like if you can't afford
really?
them. Yeah. So check your
Oh,
library. Honestly, check your local library. They're great. They're great. And they
yeah,
yeah.
the
So
library is doing the Lord's work. So,
they
like,
are. Yeah, those librarians, they're doing the Lord's work because I can't imagine they
ugh,
make much money.
I know. So just like, yeah, I'm gonna start supporting.
Oh, for
So,
sure.
yeah. Yeah. So that's that.
That's that.
Um, what else? Something that I have been, oh my God. So you know how I'm like so Instagram influenced, right? Like I see something, I see it, I like it, I want it, I buy it.
Yep.
Um, my new favorite thing to do lately has been looking at these like mom influencer storefronts on Amazon.
Oh,
I
okay.
am spending hours, and I don't like to admit it. Like, I'm on Amazon storefronts like more than ever.
Wow.
Have you like looked at these
No,
storefronts?
I've actually never.
Really?
Well, I think I've like tried it once and then I don't like that it doesn't, at least on my phone, it doesn't immediately like connect to the app. It's like on Safari and like I don't
Oh
like
no,
that.
mine goes
So,
directly. Mine
oh,
goes
okay.
directly to the app.
So I just sort of
Um,
like was like, whatever.
it is so much fun. It's so much fun. It's so much fun to just like look at the products, save them, and I'm never gonna buy them. But you know what I
Okay,
mean?
that's what I wanted. Like, as
Like
long as you're not impulse buying. I'm going through like an Amazon journey of like trying to not buy as much because
oh,
I really do believe in overconsumption. And I mean, don't get it twisted. I'm buying, but not as much as I was before. Like, because before it
right.
literally was like every other day package deliver.
Yeah.
I've realized I'm also on like a spring. It's so cliche. Every spring I'm like spring cleaning, purging. I'm really in that era right now and I need to like go with it. And like every time my dad, he also goes through eras where like every 3 months he calls me and like we need to collectively as a family stop supporting Jeff Bezos. They make enough money, and then like so I'll go on a cleanse, and then you know I'll realize, I mean, the Prime shipping, you just can't beat it. So, but yes,
Yeah.
Amazon and I have a love-hate relationship, to put it lightly, but you just can't beat it sometimes. But no, um, I haven't really done the whole storefront thing. I haven't really.
I know, like, part of me would like I don't know, should, like, we do a storefront? Like, it seems like and you can make, like,
Well,
commissions off of it.
I've tried to do. Remember, we both have tried to do the whole like that
Amazon
thing,
influence.
whatever that program is, and they were like
No, it was so
politely
bad.
fuck off. That's what.
Well, they were
And
like, "You need a huge TikTok following, and you needed, like, I don't know, it was like they were like, "Oh, you don't need a following," and then like you bought the course and they're like, "Just kidding, you actually do." And it's like, "Okay, like you're a scam."
Yeah, a lot
Yeah.
scam. A lot of those influencer things I'm realizing are scams. So yeah, I try not to
No, but
do
I
the
just
slippery
like to
slopes of
be a
that.
consumer of it. Yeah, I like
Yeah,
to consume the content. Like these
yeah.
moms will put like they'll categorize them too. So it's like, okay, like February's finds or like things for your hyper kids or
Right, right,
um
right.
kitchen,
Yeah.
organization, like and I don't know, I'm just like endlessly like
Oh,
looking through
interesting. Yeah,
saving. It is the we used to window shop as human beings, like, in a
I
mall. Like,
know.
now I am an online window shopper, like, truly.
Right.
I save things to my cart, I save things to my favorites. I'm so yeah, and I've, like, categorized my wish list now.
Yeah.
I've really
No, actually, that is something that I do because I am a impulse shopper where it's like see it like you see it, buy it, want it, but and then I end up returning it because I'm like, what? I was in some
what did
sort of
I do?
manic episode clearly, and I got this thing that I don't need, and I return it. So lately, what I've been doing is, yeah, just saving to my cart or save for later or add to my
Yes,
cart and just like sitting on it. I'm like, let me sit
let
on
it
it for a few
yes,
days, let it
yes, yes,
marinate,
yes.
and then I'll come back like a week later, and I'm like, oh, I'll place one collective Amazon order and then I'll look and I'll be like, I don't need that. I don't need that. Like, again, what
Yep.
manic episode I was in that I thought that I needed this cucumber
Yes.
peeler or whatever it was.
Yes, yes, it's literally a manic
Um,
episode. That is such a good
yeah.
way of putting it.
And that really helps, like to sit on it, to not
Yes.
impulse buy it and to sit on it. Or like a sweater, like, oh, I need this feather crop top. Let me sit on it. And then a week later, I'm like, okay, clearly no, but I do the same thing where I like
Yeah.
see this cute outfit that looks good
Like,
on an
I
80
don't need
pound
yeah, like,
Amazon
I
model.
don't need I don't need new clothes, and I keep saving, and I'm
Right.
like and then, like, I see it in my cart, and I'm like, "No, bitch, you don't need this sweater. It's
Yes.
not gonna, like, make or break you." Yeah, so
Right.
that has been very helpful for the impulse shopper I usually am.
No, for
So,
sure. Yeah, we're both recovering impulse shoppers for sure.
the journey has not been linear.
One, especially when you have a newborn, like the postpartum, that fourth trimester,
Mhm.
Amazon is your best friend because one, like all the
Yeah.
hormones, you're up at night. You do need things fast sometimes. So like
Yeah.
Amazon, I would love to know the research, like the statistics, but I'm sure like postpartum moms, I was Amazoning stuff from the hospital.
Oh my god, literally.
You
Mhm.
know? So, yeah, as the kids get older, I'm realizing, like, yeah, no, I don't need it. But I could see, yeah, when they're babies, you do feel like, oh, I need it. I don't want to run to the store. Let me grab it.
Yep.
So, yeah, I get it. The online shopping. But yes, I'm really in a spring cleaning like phase and I'm going with it and I'm trying.
Okay.
I'm like selling a lot of stuff on Facebook Marketplace too, which
I'm not
um
having success.
like you're trying to sell and you're not getting.
Yeah, I'm not
Mm.
getting bites. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, and we're also trying to purchase too because we're redoing our whole out outside backyard.
Yes,
We're
yes,
redoing our whole
yes.
backyard, so we want to get all new patio furniture. So we're looking on Facebook Marketplace because like at furniture stores, it's like thousands and
No,
thousands of dollars.
patio furniture is also such a scam because it
Well,
always gets ruined.
right, exactly. So that's why I'm not going to go buy a new patio set for thousands of dollars when we live in Florida. Uh, it's going to get disgusting. So we're looking on Facebook Marketplace, but also Facebook Marketplace, especially for furniture, like scammers. It's like we'll find this beautiful brand new furniture set for like $100, and like it's the person that Taylor found, and I'm like
Oh
bot. It's
no.
like her name was Jennifer Lopez. Her Facebook
Oh
was made
no.
3 days ago, and I'm just like
Goodbye.
bot scam bot.
No,
Um,
Sam's like really good at detecting the scams because like yeah, like he's really yeah, I don't know. He's really good
and
at that
sometimes
stuff.
it's good to like it's funny to like play with them too, because like keep going. Because I was like, well, ask them. Because at first she was like, yeah, you can pick it up, and Taylor was literally gonna go get a trailer, and I'm like, I think it's a bot. Don't waste your time. And so then he was
Yeah.
like, can I have a video? Like, show me a video of it, and then like radio silence, like bought. And I was like, yeah, because
Wait,
it's some scammer in a foreign country.
speaking of Facebook Marketplace like stories, when I was pregnant with Romy, I think I was looking for double strollers on the marketplace, just
Mhm.
for fun, and before I was gifted mine. But
Yes.
I was looking, and I think I shared this
Oh,
with you guys actually.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So I was talking to this woman who had like a pretty like it was like a $200 like 250, but like a nicer stroller, and she like
Yes.
used only a few times. And so I asked her like I think I asked her like what part of town or whatever. I don't know, just like the usuals. And or I asked
Yeah.
her like about like if she had like snack trade. Like I asked what was included with, what she had. And she told me, and then like I stopped answering because I found something else, or I don't know, like I'm allowed to ghost you. Like I don't have to interact with you. She
Yeah.
writes me back like a day later, and she said something along the lines of like, um, if if you couldn't afford my stroller, you should have just said so. Like she was like nasty.
And it
And
has
I like
only been a day, which is
it had been a
insane.
day. She said like yeah, something along those lines of like, if you can't afford it, then why would you even message me? Something so gross.
So
And
gross.
so I messaged you guys, and I was like, what do I do about this dumb bitch? And I think I wrote back to her like, I think this is what it was. I said like, if this is how you talk to your like future customers, like for like, then like you're never gonna sell anything. Have a great day. Or I said something like along those
Yeah, and I
lines. 'Cause,
think,
like,
or at least I think we told you to say something along. I actually own like a Ubba Baby and a Mockingbird. I can't afford the nice strollers, but or something like that, to be like, By the way, if this is, yeah, you did end it like that. Like, by the way, if this is how you talk to your customers, I can see why the stroller has not been purchased. Have a beaut, and then you ended it like, have a great day.
yeah.
So,
And then I blocked her. Just so I wouldn't like, I don't want to like start a fight or like, have people stalking me.
you have
But
to have the last word. Yeah,
yeah, block, boom, done.
right.
So yeah, people be nasty.
No, that's true. And so I've been selling a lot of, so one of my manic episodes, like I said, hyperfixations was like perfume for a while. I mean, it still is, but like
Yes.
I went through like a see it, buy it, want it. So now I'm like purging and realizing like I don't need it. So I've been selling a lot of my perfumes on Facebook
That's so
Marketplace.
funny.
And I will say, from the seller aspect, yeah, a lot of people don't write back. And then I give them like 3 days. And if not, I just like delete the message. I don't write them. I'm like, okay, you must not be interested,
Yeah,
whatever.
like
Or
whatever.
I'll follow up with them and be like, are you still interested? And they'll be like, oh, no, sorry, you live too far away or this. And I'm like, okay, bye. And then I just delete it. But it's now on the Facebook Marketplace. It is funny because this whole week, like I sold so many where every day, and again, Facebook Marketplace, you have to be careful of scammers, and like I'm always think I'm gonna get kidnapped and like sold,
For sure.
that's just like one of my things. So I always like meet somewhere at a public place. So like my place has been the Publix right by my house. And
Mhm.
every day this week, because Taylor works, so I'm by myself with the kids. And so I go to the a public place, and I have my kids. And so I'm there, and obviously I look at the Facebook profile and make sure they're a real person. And like they're
Yeah.
usually women who, again, they ask me questions about the perfume. Like I know that they're fine. But it's
Yeah.
just funny because every week we've been going, and then I'll get the kids a treat for like coming in the car with me. But it's just funny because I think to myself, like, is this what like parents that are drug dealers feel? Because I'm like, oh, sorry, I just have to meet up with somebody real quick, because it's just so weird to like, because Gio's like, why are we
Right.
going to Publix again? I'm like, I got to meet with some person. We got to do like an exchange. And I'm just like, does Gio think I'm a drug dealer? I don't know. For the last week, I've just been like meeting random people in parking lots.
I mean, I don't think Gio knows what a drug dealer is, so I don't think he thinks you're
No,
one,
no, no,
but,
no, no.
yeah.
But it'd
No,
be
that's
funny if
funny.
he's not in preschool yet, but just be like, my mom just meets people in the parking lot and gets money. But anyway, it's just kind of funny. But yes, that's been my life for the last week. But yeah, at Facebook Marketplace, it's good. It's a slippery slope, but yeah, I don't know. Oh, and I will say, as far as that lady was horrible, my rating, I'm like a 5-star rating on my Facebook
Yeah.
Marketplace. So, not to brag, but 5 stars. So
You are 5 stars.
yeah, thank you.
You're so welcome.
Yeah, that was our this is such a rambly episode, just like
We really
topic.
the last couple of episodes we've just been like, let's say, because also like throughout the week, like before we record, I write down things that I like, random thoughts that
Me
come
too,
into my
yeah.
brain, like all that. So like that's what we're doing. We really need to do Audacity next episode. My sister-in-law just reminded me, so I'm gonna send the link today. So don't worry, I'm gonna do
Right.
it.
Yeah, I figured we
That needs
weren't
to be
doing
our
it
next.
because.
I know that needs to be our next episode. Like, yeah, no. So we'll
But
see.
speaking of
Don't
things
worry.
on our list, nothing of which is on my list we've spoken about today.
Oh my
So
god, I'm so sorry.
we have yet to discuss the big thing that's on everybody's lips this week is the Frida Baby mom
Yes.
controversy. Like, we need to talk about it because I have so many thoughts.
Yes.
I have,
Yes.
um,
All right, take the floor, ma'am.
yes. Well, I guess I need to explain it for people who like live under a rock. But anyway, Frida Baby it's a huge company. I would love to know how much it's worth, but it's a huge company that's sort of taken the millennial, this generation parents, moms by storm. They sell baby products. There's also Frida Mom, which is the same company, I would believe, which sells like postpartum mom, breastfeeding, those sort of products. But they sell great products. That's a fact. And
Yeah.
I have so many of their products because, like I said, they're really good products. They're really known for like their nose sucker. If you're a mom in this generation, you know what the nose sucker is. It's
The
disgusting, but
nose
it
sucker,
works. They have
the
really good
breathing part.
thermometers. I
The,
love their 3-in-1 thermometers. I have
they
several.
have and all the postpartum essentials. Forget it. They
Right.
have the best postpartum essentials.
Their
No,
diapers, yeah.
they are the superior baby and woman
Yeah.
like
They're sold at Walmart and
brand.
Target, so they're like easily accessible.
Yeah,
And yeah, Frida Baby, Frida Mom has been part of my motherhood journey the whole entire time, and I've loved their
hardcore.
products. And apparently this whole time, so this isn't like a new thing. This whole time, the way they have marketed their products has sort of like gone over everybody, including me's head. Like, I had no idea they were marketing their products. I guess the way in which they market their products is with sexual innuendos,
Yeah.
sort of sexual humor. I had no idea. And it's on all of their boxes. It's on their Instagram. I don't follow them on Instagram, so I wouldn't have known that. But it's on literally all of their packaging. Like, they have like a weird sexual innuendo for every single product, like a slogan, which again, me as well, I think it's a universal thing amongst most parents that we had no idea this was happening until recently. There was one that like sort of the alarms went off. But
Yeah.
okay, so I have screenshotted a couple of them that are just crazy. But so like literally on the boxes, this is one of the 3-in-1 thermometers. The end of the box says, "How about a quickie?" And then for the nose sucker, it says, "I'm a power sucker," literally
Ooh.
on the box. And then, so this one is sort of, I don't know if this is the one that broke the internet or not, but it's one of their 3-in-1 thermometers. And the Instagram caption says, "This is the closest thing your husband's going to get to a threesome," which, like I said, this is a rectal thermometer. So this goes in the child's butt. So like, just a weird thing to say. And
Yeah.
then went on a slippery slope of their Instagram. So this is a Instagram post. It's a dirty diaper with poop on it. And it says, "Lube that ish up, wear a poncho." Like, and then this one is a Instagram picture of a baby who's visibly wet all over their face and saying "getting hot and sweaty," and it has like the sexual red emoji. But then this is the one that I'm like, holy crap, how do we not know this? So they post on their Instagram a picture of a baby with mucus snot all over their face, and the caption is, "What happens when you pull out too early?" on a baby's face. Okay, so yeah, so this is the thing.
Clutching my pearls.
Right. So I had no idea this was going on, and so a lot of moms didn't. I think we're really good to talk about this because you and I were known on this podcast for using humor as a way to bring levity to like uncomfortable
For
situations
sure.
or serious situations. But like, sexualizing children is like where we draw the line, wouldn't you say? Like, that should always
I,
be a hard red line stop.
For sure.
For sure. I think that's common sense. So like seeing this now, I'm just like, whoa.
Yeah.
Uh
No, it is crazy. It like, yeah, it definitely went over everybody's heads. I'm all down for humor,
that's what I mean.
for
Like that's
marketing.
literally what we
Yeah.
do. We use humor, dark humor to talk about like awkward things or like parenting, like to navigate because
Yeah.
there's nothing
No, the
wrong with
pulling
that.
out no, the pulling out one, like, that's crazy. That's
No, that one
crazy.
was crazy.
I mean, all of them are a little bit crazy, but, I think it was the threesome one that everybody started to ring the alarm. That was it.
And then
But then
yeah.
apparently they did put out a statement
They
this
did. Do
week,
you want me to
Frida
read
Baby.
it? Well, so
Oh,
the thing
sure.
is it wasn't a statement. They didn't like post it on their social media. One parent in particular, I mean, I'm sure among a lot of parents reached out to them, like slid into their DMs, and this was a private email that they messaged to a certain parent. So like it wasn't this thing.
Mm.
Why didn't you post it on your Instagram? They haven't made a public apology as
Oh,
of
I didn't
now.
realize this. Okay.
No, this was they wrote it to some mom and she posted it.
All right. Go
It doesn't
ahead.
say what she said, but I'm sure she brought up all these things to them. And so they wrote, "Thanks for saying something. Frida has always used humor to talk about the stuff no one wants to talk about: postpartum recovery, rectal temps, blowouts, the real parts of parenting. The goal is to make hard or awkward moments feel a little less heavy. That said, humor is personal. What's funny to one parent can feel like too much to another. We're never trying to offend, push boundaries, or create shock value or make anyone uncomfortable. The reference you mentioned were written for adults. Our products are for babies, but our voice is for the grown-ups buying them. Still, your reaction matters. We really appreciate longtime supporters like you. I'm sorry this changed how you feel about us. I'll make sure your feedback gets in front of the right team. Thanks again for taking the time to reach out." And it was signed by the I don't know, some Frida support customer service person.
Mm.
So like to me this apology reads like, "Sorry you don't get my humor," but like it was a
Yeah.
joke. I don't
Yeah.
know. It was
No,
kind
that
of yucky.
yeah. The thing is, so well, yeah, Frida also has pushed boundaries with even like they had like breast milk ice cream. They had like their Mardi Gras post recently about like boobs. I don't know, like they really have like
That's what they're
done
known
some
for. Yeah.
funny things, but like fine. Yes, I'm like grossed out, but like I'm sorry, but it won't stop me from buying their products because they are
Oh,
superior,
really?
unfortunately. Yeah, I don't think that like, and maybe call me crazy. I think, well, I don't know. I struggle a lot with this just in general with like separating
Mhm.
art from the artist, for example, or
Mhm.
like,
Mhm.
you
Mhm.
know, like I draw a line at some things, but like if I if I didn't use products that, people hate the gays, the Jews, the this, you know what I mean? And like then I would never use anything. Or like
Yeah.
I don't know, there's so much like there's some lines I'm willing to like, stay
Right.
like hills I'm willing to die on versus not. And like this one unfortunately is one that I'm not willing to yeah, is it like gross? Absolutely. But I think it's
Mhm.
not gonna stop me from using their products.
I think there is a way for them to come back. Like, I don't think this has gone so far that they can't come. I think all they need to do is make a statement, a better one than
Yeah.
this, and say like,
Yeah.
"Hey, we crossed the line. We didn't realize like we won't make those jokes anymore." And like, I think they need to acknowledge like you're right. It did cross the line. Like I said, this statement kind of reads like
Yeah.
some humor's funny to you, but not funny to me. It's
Yeah.
like you
No,
need
that
to
is
take
exactly.
you need to take a little more accountability. That's what I think. And then I think that it's, like I said, you can it's a redeemable offense as of now, but
For
it's
sure.
still disgusting. And what I
No, it's
think about like
yucky. It's icky.
yeah. And the thing about it is when things like this happen, I know Kite Baby, something happened with Kite Baby like last year where it was a completely different situation, but it was a baby company that was getting canceled. And a lot of people are like throwing out their Kite Baby stuff. And like I said, a lot of people are throwing out their Frida Baby and Frida Mom stuff. Don't do that. Like you're not by throwing away stuff you already
You
bought, like you're
yeah, you, like,
just
spent
hurting
money.
yourself and your bank account. You've already bought in it. And if they're good products, like don't do that. Now, when I need something else in the future, like if I need to go buy another thermometer, am I going to look at safety first and I'm going to give probably more brands another chance, more so than I would before. Yes, but yeah, like you said,
Mm,
if they really are the only ones who make this product, I do think it's a redeemable offense. They can come back from
yeah.
this, but they got work to do. They need to.
No, it's
Um,
icky. Yeah.
it's icky, so icky, and hopefully they deleted all of those posts, especially the baby with the snot. That's just, ugh.
No, that
But
is
yeah,
crazy. By the way, they are roughly worth 60 to 100 million.
yeah, so
Yeah. I
I believe
Mr.
it.
Chat told me.
Yeah. They
Yeah.
do sell great products. That is a fact, but I do think it's
Yeah.
disgusting. I think they need to change, totally rebrand, fire their social media person, rebrand, take
Yeah.
accountability. I can't make that more clear. They need to take
Because a lot of
accountability.
I mean, obviously these posts and these captions, like they have gone through many a marketers, there's a lot of people that it went
Right.
through, so who didn't like who's just allowing this? Like everybody at the
Right.
company, So yeah, no, it's definitely
Yeah.
an interesting thing to happen, but yeah, I can't say that I'm gonna like boycott them completely. Like
Right, right,
their
right.
postpartum like pack is incredible, and their Perry bottle so good. You know what I mean? There's so many like really good. So
Yeah, but this is a good opportunity now. And I think Safety First did like come out with a funny post. And like, this is a good opportunity for the other baby products to like step to the front and be like, well,
right,
so I'm interested to see what other baby brands like bring out next, because I'm definitely open to other avenues now. Like I was sort of
yeah.
blinders on. Frida Baby is always my go-to for products.
Hmm.
Now I'm open. I'm open to hearing different brands out. Yeah, so icky. And yeah, like I said, we use humor, but like that's too much. That's too far. Because
No, yeah, you're right. That's sexualizing. Correct.
yeah, sexualizing children just in the day and age we are with everything that's going, I mean, the Epstein files, all of it, it's just it should be a hard like hard stop. It's never okay. And I feel bad that like we accidentally reinforce the behavior by buying the products. But like I said this in the group chat. I think what happened was like us moms who literally are just trying to survive, we're not paying attention. I have never looked on what the slogan is on the packaging. I never
No,
even knew that.
never.
None of the moms did. So I think, back in their meetings, they're like, wow, that nose sucker, that slogan really like, must they must have loved that sexual slogan because our numbers. And I'm like, no, we just didn't even read the box. Like we're just trying to
We're
survive.
just
We
we're
got
just too tired.
we're too tired. We're not even
We're
reading the box. We just like the product. Oh, and that's the thing. That's what I want to end with. Like, you make good products. You don't need to be doing all that. Like, let the products speak for themselves. Like, you don't
Mhm.
need to do any sort of
100%.
slogan. Like, that's the crazy thing. Like, this is the behavior of a company that's not making enough money and that needs to do a wow factor, a shock factor. But
Mhm.
like, you don't need to do all that. You don't need to do
Yeah,
any of that.
just make your good products and tell us what it is, and we'll still buy it because you make good products. So, yeah. No, for sure. That
Yeah,
was
so
a
kind of crazy. I'm interested to see like what happens next in the saga. I'm sure we'll keep everybody updated. Like if the CEO finally makes a statement, we'll see.
I don't know. I don't because it's been a while, so I don't know if it's been like a
I think
week.
they're probably just waiting for it to die off, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'd be interested to see the statistics, like the stocks, like in the last week, if things really have tanked. But yeah, don't if you don't want to buy from them, fine. But like if you've already bought from them and you have the products, do not throw them out. You're only hurting yourself and your bank account. Like, because then you have to go pay money to buy other products. Like, don't do that.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not, I
Yeah.
already have my thermometers from them. I'm going to use them until they are no longer. But yeah, it's just
Yeah.
a crazy situation. I had no idea. Like Cynthia Reba, I had no idea that was happening. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, it just shows I'm not shocked that I didn't have any idea that that was happening because I am the least observant person in the room. Like I don't pay attention to any of that. I'm very black and white. Like okay, I don't pay
But
attention to
that's the thing. No,
marketing.
nobody did. Like that like
Nobody.
again, it's like you said, I'm just tired and I need a product, so I'm just going to open the box
Yeah,
and not, unless it has like a penis on it, like like
right.
I'm
It's
not
just it's such the target audience demographic is like the overtired, overstimulated moms. Like, we're not going to read the box, bro. Like, we're just not. We're not going to read the Instagram caption. We're just going to buy a product that works. But now,
it was the Mardi Gras one that like really was weird for me.
well, and the Mardi Gras one, I think, was after this whole controversy because I think this was a couple weeks old. So I'm like, you posted that already knowing you're getting flat. You're already getting, some shit. So why would you post that? And
Yeah, I don't
for
know.
for people who don't know, the Mardi Gras post was like, basically the way I took it was comparing, how Mardi Gras originated with like showing your tits and then getting beads or whatever. They're saying like, well, let's show these tits, and showed like crack nipples and breastfeeding boobs. And it's like, I understand what you're trying to do, like normalize those boobs, but like, what if we just
I'm
didn't make
good.
everything sexual? Like, what if we, like I said, just let your product speak for yourself? You make great
That and
products.
like, yeah, like what if we just kept our mouth shut? I don't know.
Right. Like, you make good nipple cream, you don't have to make it sexual.
Like we
You
don't
really
have to
don't.
talk about like yes, like normalize, the postpartum experience and the boobs, but it didn't need to be like related to Mardi Gras.
No, and like, the unfortunate thing is we just live in a day and age where there's so many pedophiles and creepy people and like
Yeah.
disgusting people that like ruin it for everybody. But that's just the world in which we live in. And now with AI too, it's just
Mhm.
disgusting. It's just
Mhm.
disgusting. And yeah, we just got to be more careful about what we say. Um yeah, yucky. The whole thing, if I could describe one word, is just yucky.
Yucky.
Yucky. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not about sexualizing children. Yuck.
Yeah.
I mean, who
Ditto.
yeah, it's not a hot take. But
Yeah.
yeah, so that's all I wanted to say about that.
Oh my
Anything
god.
else on your notes to go over?
No, just like I did want to know. I mean, some of them can wait
Okay.
because I feel like we're at a good, wrapping up.
Well, do you have any like wins or fails? Because one of my thing I want to talk about, it could just be my win, and I don't even know if I have a fail. But
Oh,
one
you
of
know what I
my
never talked about on the podcast?
what?
When I was, I guess this is more of a fail than anything.
Okay.
I was clipping Jonah's toenails and I got a toenail in my eye.
Oh my god. Yes.
We didn't talk about this. It was the craziest thing that's ever happened to me. And my son's chest got cut open, but I will say
No, no, you
having
need to like set the scene. Yeah. So you,
okay. So, this was like 2 or 3 weeks ago. I was, like once a week I cut my kids' nails, right? Both of them. So,
mhm.
um I'm cutting fingers and toes and I am sitting in my chair. Jonah's foot is right near me cuz sometimes he moves so I have to get like a little close, whatever. And as I cut, this toenail flies into my eyeball. Okay?
I'm like trying
So
not to
I
laugh.
throw Jonah off of me and I'm like, "Hey, my eye! It's gonna fall!" Like I literally like was screaming my head off.
Like, it was
Sam,
it was stuck in there?
it was stuck inside my eyeball.
Ugh.
So I'm like, "Oh my god!" I'm like moving, like I'm taking the eyelid and like trying to like shimmy it out, and like I'm screaming. It's like scratching my eyeball. So I'm like, "That's it. My eye's bleeding out. Like I'm gonna like like
This is
have an
this
eye
is how
patch."
I this is how I go.
This is how I go. And because it's sharp, obviously it's a fucking
Ugh, it's so gross.
so I'm like shimmying it out, screaming. I get it out finally. And I just like am sitting there and I'm like, how did this happen? This doesn't happen to normal people. Like this like so from now on, so the last couple of weeks that I've been cutting my kids' nails, I wear my glasses. Like I need
Right.
obvious
You need
eye protective
protection.
eyewear because it was it for like 2 days after I was so like I was so
Traumatized,
yes, that's
honestly.
actually yeah, I was traumatized because like and it just my eye didn't fall out and it wasn't bleeding and nothing happened. Like I was being
Mhm.
dramatic in the moment, but and I didn't even finish cutting his toenails. Like it was, like I just I was just like,
Right.
I'm done cutting toenails at least till the next week. So yeah, so that it was a funny slash fail
No, that's
of,
insane.
yeah, and I can't believe I haven't spoken my truth about getting a toenail in my eye.
No,
Crazy
insane.
times. All right, now what's
Insane,
your win?
insane. Okay, you do fail, I'll do win. Well, the thing that we didn't discuss, I don't even know if we discussed your journey with it either, but Gio, 4 years old, sorry, this is my truth. My 4-year-old hadn't been to the dentist. Gio finally had his first dental appointment. He went to the
Yay!
dentist, um, and it went amazing, like better than
Oh,
I
so
didn't
good.
go. That was the first like pro tip. I did not don't have the default parent go because I as soon as my children transition from babies to toddlers, all doctor-ish appointments, my husband goes because
Mm,
people you guys already know, like there's always that one parent that they act up for, like cry.
yeah,
And that would be me. So I just know my strengths and I know that I'm better off not going. So Taylor always handles that.
you love a
Uh
self-care girl.
yeah, so I'm self-aware that like it would be more chaotic if I was there, so I would not go. Anyway, so we went. Obviously he's the age where I could prepare him for like what to expect. We like acted it out. So I had a good feeling about it. I also picked a place that I knew that would cater to it was a pediatric dentist, so they
Yeah,
catered towards children, obviously. No, it went amazing. He did so good. He did the full exam. Because I think that first appointment they kind of go off the speed of the child. Like
yeah,
if it's just sitting, that's a win. If it's just. But he was able to go through the whole entire appointment. He even got like X-rays, all of that. So it was amazing. And I think the reason why I wanted to talk about it is because it was just validating for me because I feel like as a parent, there's things where you feel shame for, and you shouldn't like go your own lane. Don't compare yourself to anybody else. Cause I feel like it was one of those things where I'm like, oh, should I have taken him? Cause you know parents that have taken their kids to the dentist at 1 year, 2 year, 3 year.
yeah,
And I just sort of like followed my gut and always listened to my pediatrician, which like I said, listen to your pediatrician and yourself. Don't listen to anybody else. Cause what works for one parent and child doesn't work for the other. And every single year and a half appointment, I would ask my pediatrician, like, hey, should he go to the dentist? And she always said, like, as long as you're brushing their teeth with fluoride and like he has good dental hygiene. And she always would look at every single appointment, like I said, from like 2 years on. She'd be like, could he sit and have someone open his like look in his mouth and do all that? And I was like, probably not without screaming. She's like, then wait until he's at the point where he could sit and do that.
mm,
Otherwise, it's just for you. I mean, unless they have a history, like I said, whatever works for you and I'm obviously not shaming people who take their kids early, but I'm saying just listen to your gut and your
yeah.
and also I will say like Jonah too. Gio didn't get his first tooth until 18 months. So like I that was
Mm.
always how I justified it was like his teeth are new. but
Yeah,
um but yeah, and so I always felt shame like oh we waited till 4. But then at the 4-year appointment they were like, oh my God, his teeth are pristine. I was nervous that they were going to be like, oh, he hasn't been to the dentist. Cause even as adults, when you go to the dentist and you say, yeah, I floss every day, they know you're lying.
no,
They know.
yeah,
But no, Taylor said they were like glowing reviews. His teeth look great. He asked like, oh, are we late? And they're like, no, we honestly usually recommend like 3 to 4, as long as they have good teeth. Like if you want to take them earlier for like exposure, that's fine, but you don't need to. So anyway, it
yeah.
was just validating for me because like I said, it was one of my mom guilts that I felt shame for. And now I feel totally validated. So he did completely fine. And it now looking at Julian, I'm like, yeah, I'm waiting. Like he could
So
not sit
good.
there. Yeah. So and he loved it. He loved the dentist because it's like a doctor, but you don't get shots.
Yep,
And there was a TV right, like he laid down and there's a TV
forget
right in
it.
front of him playing the Minion movie. He's like, "This is the best. Can I go to the dentist tomorrow?" He loved it. So
And
yeah,
then you get like a little prize at the end. Yeah,
well,
forget
yeah,
it.
you gotta do the
Yeah.
treasure box. No, he's like,
Mhm.
"This is 1,000 times better than the
No,
doctor."
dentist office treasure boxes are like
Right.
legit now. They are literal treasure.
No, yeah, and I think
Yeah.
instead of a treasure box, it was like one of those like gumball machines, but instead of a gumball, it was like a
Oh,
prize. So you got to put the
wow.
quarter in, and like, so he got like a coin for like being good. I guess he got 2 coins because he was like extra good. So he got like 2 little
Wow.
treasures. No, he loved it. 5 out
So
of
happy.
10 out of
So
10.
good.
Anyway, so
So,
that was
so
like a
good.
huge win for us.
Yes, that is a huge win.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jonah went too, actually, like a couple months ago,
Yeah.
and for the first time as well. So Savannah, no shame here.
No. You and I
Um
were always like kind of on the same page with
I
that.
know we were like, well, I mean, the autism of it all and the heart defect of it all too, because
Oh yeah.
you usually heart patients need to take amoxicillin, but
Mhm.
apparently my cardiologist said no, like he's good to
Oh,
go. So I was like, okay. Wow, I've been waiting 4 years just for that. Like,
right.
sure. Um, and Jonah did okay. I brought his RBT and his BCBA with me, and he did fine. He didn't do the whole appointment. We only did opening of the mouth, looking, and brushing the teeth. But like that's a win.
That is
That
such
is
a
a
win.
such a win, and without any crazy tears. We tried to do the fluoride, but he was like absolutely not about it. I think maybe it was the taste of it, or I don't
Of
know.
course,
But
yeah.
yeah, no. So we and the dentist we went to, she was just so kind and
Yeah.
so good, so good. So yeah, no, ditto what Savannah said. Like, do whatever feels
Do
good in your
whatever
heart.
works for you. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that goes to like that
Oh,
generalizes
anything.
across anything. Like if they're because that was another thing we had shame about is like keeping our kids in a crib for longer than is necessary. Do whatever works for you. Like and stop judging other people. Like what if we
Um,
just shut the fuck up and just
Jonah
like
would still be in a crib if we could, you
no,
know.
literally. Yeah,
I
because
know.
Julian, yeah, because
Are you on the
we have
verge
some
or you're
trips planned.
still
No, I'm like
oh,
until
good.
yeah, no, 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 no,
So
no.
good.
Yeah, so no, I'm fine. And like Geo, the only reason we had to like slowly start transit, like he's a big kid, he's a big boy, but like Julian's not. So like no, if it's not fixed,
Oh, she's
hello,
up in arms.
mic drop.
She's really
If it
passionate.
ain't broken, don't fix it. Mic drop.
Amen, sister. That's a great way to end this episode.
Right.
Ugh. Dare I say?
Go ahead.
All right. Well, thank you so much for listening to the Scrunchy Moms Club podcast. If you don't already follow us, please follow us at Scrunchy Moms Club podcast on TikTok, on Instagram. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are the pink one. Give us a like, a follow, a mention, a comment, 5-star review because we are 5 stars for sure. And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Hope you all have a lovely,
Title.
wonderful. If you all hope you all have a wonderful week, and we love you. See you next time. Bye.